Let's talk about money. Probably the hottest topic in your life, apart from sex, is money. Why is that? Well, because most of us have a hate and love relationship with money. We believe that money is not important and we live like it's not important, yet it is crucial for our happiness. And money 100% makes you happier. Because let's face it, if your mother now was sent to the hospital and you couldn't help out to pay her bills, would you be happy? No. And if you had money, you would have the resources to be able to support your mother, which means one of human needs, which is contribution, could then be fulfilled. So money is a very, very important part of your life. Yet, it's one of the parts of our lives where we have the worst relationship. Let's look at it like this. Imagine that money, which is an energy, was your partner, because your partner is energy, just like money is energy. If you came home from work, you didn't look at your partner. Every time you looked at your partner, you felt cringy. You didn't touch your partner. You didn't spend any time with your partner. And you didn't pay attention to them at all, whatsoever. Would you then expect them still to love you? Of course they won't. It's the same thing with money. If you are not willing to look at your bank account daily and celebrate whatever is in there, regardless if it's $1 million or $10, it doesn't matter. It's not about what's in the bank account. It's how I relate to what's in the bank account that has to do with your money mindset. Now, if you have a fear around money, most probably you live in, I'm not worthy of being rich. I will never be rich. I'm living in lack. I can't afford that. I can't afford that. But I wish I could, but I can't. So now you're in chasing mode. You're chasing, but in the back of your mind, you're sabotaging. Do you go into the supermarket and you say, those are really expensive, I can't afford those? Or you pay your bill and it's painful when you pay your bill. Or you look at holidays and you go, I can never afford to go there, it's never going to happen. You're destroying your relationship with money on a continuous basis without even being aware of it. So today what I'm going to do on this video is I'm going to give you 3 fabulous tips. And these are 3 tools that you can implement into your life straight away to, first of all, check, where are you with money? What is your relationship with money? And these are 3 separate things that are really crucial in order for you to start on the process of changing your money mindset so that you actually can start making money instead of wishing and hoping that you'll be able to make it one day, but you're living as if you are in scarcity and in lack. So the first thing you need to do is honestly just answer this question, which can be really difficult and quite daunting for people. White sheet of paper, you just write money equals what? What does money equal for you? I'll tell you, when I started out my coaching business many years ago, I had the shittiest money mindset, the absolute shittiest money mindset. My entire mindset around money was coming from the library of shit. I also had a shitty mindset around business. But what did I do? I opened a coaching business. How do you think I did? Awful. Absolutely awful. Made no money. And I despised business. So how in the hell am I supposed to be making money in my business if the 2 pillars, business and money, are the things that I'm afraid of? Obviously, I'm afraid. I hate it because I'm afraid. Because hate is another word for fear, right? So I made it a complete must. I became obsessed with turning this around. A complete obsession to turning around my money mindset. And my mentor, bless him, worked his ass off to get me to change the way that I viewed money. And not just that, my relationship with money. Because a lot of you don't believe that you actually even have a relationship with money, but you do. If you put your partner's name there, partner's name equals, and then you'll be able to write loads of it. But if you put money equals, what is the words that come after that? A lot of you probably don't even know what to say because you didn't know that there was a relationship there. But money is energy. It's the vehicle to support your life. For everything that you want in your life, you need money. Okay? Second thing you're going to do, you're going to spend, say, 3 days on an inventory trip. What you're going to do is you're going to pay attention to what are the thoughts that are going on in my mind. Are they coming from the library of shit or are they coming from the library of abundance? How do I speak about money to others? How do I think about money? How do I speak about it to myself? Do I say things like, oh, I can't afford that, that's too expensive? Or do I say things like, okay, so that's that much. Great, good value for that. I'm choosing not to pay for it right now, but good value. Both of them are equal, right? I don't buy the product, whatever it might be, but one of them puts me in scarcity mindset, like I can't afford it, which makes your library shit go crazy, and now you want to chase it. The other one puts you in the driving seat from the library of abundance, where you're saying, I could buy it if I wanted to, regardless if you can or not. Who cares? It's not about that. It's about your relationship. Remember, I could if I want to, but I'm choosing not to. Now I'm in the driving seat. Now my brain's not choosing to chase anymore. Have you got it? So that's what you got to do. Spend 3 days in inventory mode and figure out, what are my relationships with money? How do I speak to other people about it? Do I pay my bills with scarcity, like, oh my God, this fucking bill is so expensive today? Or do I pay my bills with gratitude? I'm so grateful I get to pay my electricity because I got great electricity for it. I'm living in a country where I get to have electricity. I'm grateful to pay. Now you're doing it from abundance, not from scarcity, where your brain goes into lack and the library shit. Have you got it? So pay attention. 3 days. Write down everything that you say to yourself, everything you talk to other people about, and then keep track. Now, after you've done that, so you know your relationship with money equals fear, whatever it might be, your inventory shows that you've got a library of shit living inside of your head. Now you know why you're broke. So what do you do then? Well, then you got to figure out, okay, the third tool I want to give you today is if money was love, how would I relate to it? If I was living in gratitude around money, how would I relate to it? I would pay my bills and say, I'm so grateful for the electricity. I would say in the shop, I'm choosing not to buy that, but that's a good price, because that means, they're really charging for it. Good for them. I am choosing to speak from a place of abundance. So I want you to trade everything that you wrote on that list of how you normally speak to start coming from gratitude. What if I was paying with gratitude? What if I looked at my bank account every single day and I just sent gratitude to it? It's got $5,000 in it. It's got $1 in it. It doesn't matter how much money is in it. I'm sending gratitude to the money that's in it. And then I'm continuously saying to the universe, I'm ready to receive more. I'm ready to receive abundance, because now I'm playing and flirting with a different library. I start to become lighter. I start feeling better about myself. I start feeling good about myself. I start thinking, you know what? I'm the kind of person that can make money. What was I thinking being in scarcity mindset? You start moving into a mindset where you are thinking in gratitude and love. And you are choosing how you want to relate to money. And you start changing some of those shitty library thoughts that you have on your list. You're going to start noticing that when you do that, and you do it on a consistent basis, you're going to feel so good about money, and you have no more shame around it, feeling no more guilt around it, because you know what? You are worthy of making shitloads of money if you're doing the work. If you're doing the work. So keep working on your money mindset, because believe me, you need it. For every single area of your life, you need money. So let's not downplay money as not being important. Let's start talking about money being love and being celebration of love. And let's start making some money.